Alright, let's break down neonatal respiratory physiology, because those first breaths are nothing short of miraculous. Picture a newborn's lungs. Before birth, they're filled with fluid, not air. During delivery, a hormonal surge and the physical squeeze of the birth canal start to clear that fluid. With the very first cry, the baby's chest expands, negative pressure is generated, and air rushes in. Now, here's the magic. The lungs inflate, and the alveoli, those tiny air sacs, open up for the very first time. Surfactant, a slippery substance produced by type 2 alveolar cells, coats these sacs. Why is surfactant so critical? It reduces surface tension, keeping the alveoli from collapsing and making breathing much easier for the newborn. Let's talk about how oxygen actually gets in. Oxygen moves from the alveoli to the blood by simple diffusion. But in neonates, the alveolar capillary membrane is especially thin, so gas exchange is pretty efficient, at least after the first few hours. Here's a key difference in neonates. Their chest wall is super compliant, but their lungs are relatively stiff at birth. That means babies rely on diaphragmatic breathing. Watch a newborn, they're belly breathers. Also, their respiratory rate? Fast, usually about 40 to 60 breaths a minute. And let's not forget fetal circulation. Before birth, blood largely bypasses the lungs via the ductus arteriosus and foramen ovale. But with that first breath, pulmonary vascular resistance plummets, blood flows to the lungs, and oxygenation ramps up. Those shunts close, and the baby transitions to using their lungs to breathe. Why does all this matter? Because neonatal lungs are still maturing. They're vulnerable to challenges, like prematurity, where surfactant is lacking, or delayed fluid clearance. Recognizing these nuances is crucial for pediatricians managing newborn respiratory distress. So, to sum up, the transition to air breathing is a coordinated, rapid-fire sequence involving fluid clearance, surfactant release, and circulatory changes. Understanding these basics helps you spot trouble early and support those tiny patients when they need it most. Thanks for tuning in. Keep making a difference for every little breath.